Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. A sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect that's out there listening, learning, and or teaching. Shalom. This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, right? The modern day Egyptian is the Americans, man, these Babylonians out here, okay? It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom, man. You see that spirit of anarchy is in the air, man. The Lord is putting that out there, man, especially with these SNAP benefits that are getting ready to get cut off here in November, man. All right, the funds are already low, and in November, there's not going to be anything, man. All right, all these people out here that rely on these government benefits to feed them, okay? People are going to go hungry, man. All right, and what's the time they're doing it in? The time that these Babylonians celebrate their pagan holidays, their Thanksgiving, their Christmas, all that bullshit, you know, which we know that's idol worship according to the scriptures. You know, you wanna know what holidays you can celebrate in this truth? Read Leviticus chapter 23. And it tells you we have high holy days. All right, the nation of Israel, us Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, those are our holidays, man. We don't celebrate the so-called white man's holidays. Thanksgiving is a fucking joke, man. All right, it's an insult to you so-called Native American Indians. All right, and then what happens very close to Thanksgiving is Black Friday. What does Black Friday stand for? Okay, that's going back to the time of slavery. Okay, they used to sell you so-called blacks on sale, man. So you see, they make fun of the so-called blacks and Native Americans around the same time of year, man. All right, you Israelites that are still celebrating these holidays, man. All right, you're lost in the sauce, man. All right, but what does verse 3 say? It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. That's right, man. All right, in the midst of all this fucking chaos, these stores are about to get looted to all hell, man. All right, you got Eves on Instagram and TikTok talking about how they're gonna just walk in with two carts full of food. They're gonna walk right out the door. And they're not going to pay for it, you know, because they're angry because their food stamps getting cut off. Hey, and that's when these people start to fucking nut up, is when there's no food. You know, that's when people start to their brain clicks and they realize, oh, shit, this system doesn't fucking work, you know. Which, you know, hey, we know this system doesn't work, but we're not going to act out like that, man. All we're going to do is trust in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord's going to feed us, man. But yeah, hey, this is the punishment is coming, man. All right, all hell is already breaking loose. It's going to break loose even that much more, man. All right. It continues, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give unto the hand of a cruel Lord. That's Donald Trump. That's that cruel Lord, man. He don't give a fuck about your EBTs. He don't give a fuck about your SNAP benefits. He don't give a fuck about your WIC, any of that shit, man. You know? Now, of course, he's apparently going to fund WIC, but how long is that going to last, right? It says, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. You see, hosts meaning armies, right? Because we know the Lord is coming in his chariots, okay, which I did a video on that yesterday, man. All right? You know, the Lord isn't messing around, man. That's that three-eyed Atlas, man, that we're seeing up in the sky, man. The Lord's sending his angels. All right? You know? But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and let's see some of these videos real quick, man. Eve is bugging out.
You mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamp? stamps to goddamn November. Cause I'm getting my goddamn. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar mother Christ. I will be at mother Walmart with my steel toes on and my mother helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that mother store with my grocery.
And then they doing this around the same time as Thanksgiving, which means there are going to be millions of Americans who might not even have food on the table this Thanksgiving.
They are now threatening to cut off food stamps right before Thanksgiving, which means millions of people, including the highest percentage of people with disabilities, will not receive food supplemented income next month.
Not only will the government be running out of money for food stamps come November 1st, the people who is eligible to get food stamps gonna have stricter requirements to even apply for it, to even still receive it. That homeless people are gonna have to get jobs, low income people are gonna have to get jobs, and they're gonna have to work at least 80 hours a month to even still qualify to get a little bit of assistance.
Starting November 1st, the work requirements will be expanded to those aged 55 to 64.
Salaki, I pressed the button. Lord's will is still recording. But yeah, man, you see Eve is bugging out, and you know some of these young YNs, fucking, you know, male YNs, they gonna be out here fucking busting up them stores, man. It's all set up that way on purpose. All right, I believe this is AI, but it kind of gives you a good depiction.
Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at this, they done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stopping. Hey, move, let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at this, they done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stopping. Hey, move, let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at this, they done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stopping. Hey, move, let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps.
I saw a video going into how a lot of these Walmarts have these like architecture where they could basically open up these like these walls and basically turn it into concentration camps. Like it's already set up to be a concentration camp pretty much, man. All right, so hey, a lot of shit is going on right now, and you Eves, man, you Eves are in for a rude awakening, man, and you're already bugging out, and you still got your food stamps. You're already bugging out, man. What's gonna happen when these food stamps are gone forever, man? All right, you women are gonna have to learn to submit to a man. You see? Let's get the scriptures out real quick. Let's go to Isaiah, or not Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah 32. And let's go to verse 9 real quick. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." Right? All you women, for the longest time, you've been enjoying these government programs, man, that allowed you to destroy your own people because you didn't want to submit to a man. So you instead go to Esau, the devil, the so-called white man, which was that serpent in the garden, man, to do what? To get free benefits so you can act out and wild out. And now it's coming to an end, man. Hey, rise up, you women that are at ease. Y'all going to have to get jobs or sell that box. All right, a lot of you are talking about selling box already. You see? All right? But you Aquath, you know, you sincere sisters that are watching, all right, you ain't got to do none of that. You just trust in the Lord, man. Trust in the Lord, and the Lord will lead you to an Israelite man of the elect, you know. If you be of the elect, then you're going to be all right, okay? But for these wicked-ass women out here, hey, rise up. Better go get 3-4 jobs, man. But like it says here, "Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, you careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come." That's right, man. The gathering shall not come, man. This November, there ain't going to be no gathering, man. There ain't going to be no gathering, man. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to escalate from here, man. All right? You know, the same way these ICE raids have escalated from city to city, okay? this food stamp situation, this government shutdown. Hey, Lord's will, this shit fucking collapses, man. All the way straight down, man. You know? Because that's the way it looks anyway, man. It looks like it's not going to get any better whatsoever. And Lord's will, this devil Trump doesn't, turn back from what he's doing, man. Hey, the quicker this shit collapses, the quicker our Lord Yahweh Shai is going to come, man. Because these devils are going to use this to mandate the MOTB too, man. Because you think about all these people out here, they can't eat. Eventually, all these jobs are going to get taken over by AI. Then people won't be able to work. Then it's not just going to be food stamp people. It's going to be people, regular people, breaking in and fucking up these Walmarts and shit like that. Okay? So what's going to happen to you women, man? Y'all going to need protection, man. Y'all going to need protection from a man of the Lord, man. And the rest of you that don't got that protection, you just going to get fucked up. It's not going to look good for y'all Eves, man. But yeah, man, let's look at this real quick. This Isaiah 32:10 in the Red Bible. The Apostle Gabar goes into this Red Bible. He was basically, yeah. So, but basically, here it is. I took a picture of it. This is Isaiah, chapter 39. All right. Or Salakia, my bad, not 39, 32, and verse 10. You notice right here where it says many days and years, right? There's a little footnote here. There's number 6. That's a little, footnote right here. It says days above a year, man. So that's what it really means, when it says many days and years, it really means many days above a year. Okay, because we ain't gonna be here for very long, man. This chip is getting ready to be mandated worldwide, all right? And a lot of you Eves are gonna take it because a lot of you Eves, you've already given your heart, soul, mind, and strength to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? You sold out your own men and your own children, and you've been living in luxury, and now you're getting cut down from your high horse. You see? And so you're going to be troubled for a long time, man. A long time you women finna be troubled, man. Because it's not just going to be women fighting over that food, man. It's going to be men in there, too, fighting. And who's going to get that food? It's going to be the men. And you women, a lot of you, especially you big Shirleys, man, y'all going to lose a lot of fucking weight. Y'all not going to be eating like you used to, man. All right. Let's go to verse 11. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Yeah, y'all careless as all hell. All right, all y'all out here walking with your breasts out, with your ass out. Talking shit to men like you could fight them. Because this devil Esau has given you that ability, man. But now all these protections are getting taken away. You see, society is collapsing. So now you women are gonna get a spoonful of reality, man. You can't just act like a crazy person out here and think that you're gonna be all right, man. All right, now you're gonna have to humble down and get back in your role, man. All right, you Eves out there, man. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins, right? That's mourning, man. Y'all women are gonna be in mourning. Verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. That's right, that fruitful vine is gone, man. All right, now y'all bitches gonna have to be eating rice and beans, fucking tuna fish, fucking whatever you could find, really. You see, and the teats is going into like, it's basically represents like a breast. Okay, like when a baby drinks out of a breast. Let me see. Here we go. H7699 shad. It means breast of an animal, really. Because or a woman, Salakia. It can mean anything, but in this context, it's talking about, like when a baby drinks from a mother's breast. Okay. Yeah, you women have been sucking off the government's breast. But there's no more breasts for you to suck on, right? So y'all gonna have to grow up. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, it's getting ugly out here for you women, man. You women ain't gonna be so goddamn proud no more. You women are gonna humble down real quick, man. Alright? Y'all bugging out, y'all still proud, but there's gonna come a time when your pride is gonna break. When your pride breaks, you wicked ass women are gonna submit real quick.
My kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio. It's been day 5 and I have not received no.
They bugging out. They bugging out, man, and that bugging out is gonna go from pride to humble. They gonna be selling mad box out here, you know. And I saw some videos some Eves were talking about. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's probably not gonna pop up on here, but you know, y'all get the point, man. You know, certain brothers were bringing it out already. But yeah, man, fucking, let's get the precepts out, man. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. Chapter 15 and verse 17. And it reads, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right? There's going to be checkpoints set up. That's martial law, man. You can't go from city to city or from country to country. Right? Everything's going to be locked down. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. That's the time of Jacob's trouble, man, which we're here already. But as you can see, it's escalating to the point where the cities are going to be so troubled, they're going to lock shit down again, like C-19. Y'all remember C-19? It's going to be on a whole nother level, though. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, right? They're going to destroy your houses with the sword. The modern day sword is the gun, the hammer. They're going to come in there and do what? And spoil their goods. That means you're going to get robbed of your goods. Why? Because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's right, man. All right? And this could very well be fulfilled very soon, man, because when these benefits get cut off, it's going to be 40 million Americans that's going to be affected. The population of America is only 340 million. So that's what? I did the math. That's 1 person out of every 8.5. So roughly 1 in 8 people is going to be affected. So just think about a group of 8 people, 1 of them is going to be affected. You know, a group of 80 people, 10 is going to be affected. A group of 800 people, you know, 100 is going to be affected, right? Roughly. Y'all get the point, right? So this is not a joke, man. And, you know, there was some videos talking about how, you know, they're going to raid. Like y'all saw it. They said they're just going to get their cart and just walk right out. You know, and it's not just Eve saying it. You got Edomites saying they're going to do it. You got Jake Men saying they're going to do it. Everybody's going to do it. Okay? But what's going to happen is basically what happens when the food runs out from Walmarts. Okay, what's going to happen? They're going to go door to door now. They're going to go to your house. They're going to bust that house open and put you to death and take your food, man. You see? So this is the time we're coming in, man. All right? Hey, you women are going to need protection, man, because there's going to be people breaking into your houses, fucking, you know, all this shit, man. Food stamps. November. Mm-hmm. Grocery store.
People across America are now threatening to go steal from grocery stores if they do not get their EBT starting in November. People like this gentleman here said, I refuse.
More Edomites benefit from these food stamps than Jake. You know?
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800.
This is where they cut it, but what about when they get rid of it entirely, man? You see?
Somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying right fucking now, because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening? Do you understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month so my kids can't eat? Because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get. I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying.
You know, it's possible she could be a Jake. We don't know who is and who isn't, but, you know, looks like an Edomite to me. All right. But, yeah, there's a lot of people on here bugging out. You can see it. Y'all can see it. All right. Clearly, when push comes to shove, 2 Ezra 15 and verse 19 will very easily come to pass here in the near future, man. All right. Let's go ahead and grab the last verse, and Lord's will will close out from there. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, right? That's their reproach, man. You see these women, you see their reproach, man. They survived on the government all this time, and now that it's getting, you know, the rug is getting pulled from underneath them, now they don't know how to act. Now they on camera screaming and bugging out, talking about how they're going to steal, talking about how their kids are going to starve because of all y'all bad decisions, man. Y'all should have got up under Israelite man, you know? But here you were sucking the government's breasts, you see? And, you know, that's their reproach, man. They're going to see the error of their ways, that they all a bunch of fuck-ups. And the only way they're going to get rid of that is, you know, by being called by the name of a man, an Israelite man of the elect, because that's what Isaiah 4 and 1 is talking about, man, because... You know, Lord's will be of the elect. Hey, we're going to be the last men standing in this thing, man. The rest of these men out here, you know, they're going to be like a leaf in the wind, man. But the elect is going to stand strong because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to reward us for holding it down, for preaching his truth, all right? Believing, keeping the faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and teaching that true doctrine. You know, we doing what we're supposed to. Guess what, man? When all hell breaks loose, there's going to be a great hedge of protection around us, man. And these women are going to flock to us, man, because we're the only ones that's going to be on point, you know? We're going to have real confidence. We're going to be protected, all right? We're going to be, you know, we're going to be well-fed, man. The scriptures say that the you know, the Lord's servants, they will eat, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, so we're going to eat. And the only one of you, the only Eves out there that's going to eat is the one that's joined unto the men of the Lord, man. You see that? Because the Lord is dealing with his men. He's not dealing with y'all women directly. So y'all going to have to eat through men of the Lord, you see? And that's a beautiful day, man. And that day is coming soon. We're already in Jacob's trouble. So hey, here we go. The ball's going to be in our courts. You Akim out there, man. Like the Apostle Gabar be saying, man. All right? So, yeah, Yasharal, I pray that was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to finish by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakorash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and taught us the truth. And Shalom, Wa, Abad Babal. Shalom.